Hello, visionary leaders. It's a profound honor and a distinct pleasure to be with you. Today, I invite you on a journey, not just any journey, but a transformative odyssey that lies at the heart of every successful brand story. This is more than a tale of strategy. It's a narrative woven with the threads of experiences, triumphs, and a profound set of insights. It's the story of navigating the dynamic and often tumultuous seas of the market and emerging not just unscathed, but victorious. We're here to unveil and explore the 5-star BDM Brave Blueprint, a strategy that transcends conventional steps and processes. This blueprint isn't a mere checklist or a rigid set of rules. Instead, think of it as a compass, one that guides brands through the complex, ever-changing landscape of consumer needs, market trends, and competitive challenges. The Brave Blueprint is a journey of self-discovery, innovation, and resilience for your brand. It's about finding your unique voice in a crowded room and amplifying it, not just to be heard, but to be felt and remembered. It's about crafting a story that resonates deeply with your audience, turning passive listeners into passionate advocates. As we embark on this exploration together, I encourage you to open your minds to the possibilities that lie ahead. Imagine the potential of your brand fully realized, its identity crystal clear, its message powerful and persuasive. Envision a path illuminated by data-driven insights, creative brilliance, and strategic foresight. This is not just the path to success, it's the path to a legacy. So let us begin this journey with the first step of our Brave Blueprint, a journey that transforms the ordinary into the extraordinary, the invisible into the unforgettable. Welcome to the future of your brand. Now picture this, a business, perhaps your business, stands poised at the thresholds of immense potential. You have a vision, a unique product or service that you believe in passionately. Yet, amidst this vast expanse of the market, you find yourself adrift, like a ship in the midst of the vast, unforgiving ocean. This ocean is the marketplace, teeming with competitors, each vying for attention, each trying to carve out their own space. Your brand in this vast sea seeks a direction, a guiding star that navigates these turbulent waters. Let's consider some industry statistics that paint a vivid picture of the challenges ahead. Did you know, according to recent studies, that the average consumer is exposed to 10,000 brand messages a day? In such a cluttered space, how does a brand stand out? How does it find its voice? Another study indicates that a staggering 90% of startups fail. And a significant reason for this is the inability to differentiate themselves in a crowded market. Now, let's bring this closer to home with a real-life scenario. Imagine a small coffee shop in a bustling city brimming with potential, yet struggling to make its mark against the big coffee chains. They have quality products and a passionate team, but they remain a well-kept secret, unknown to most of the city's coffee lovers. This coffee shop is not just a business. It is a dream, a culmination of hard work and passion. Yet it's on the verge of becoming another statistic in the sea of failed enterprises. This is where our story begins. But the entrepreneur, much like this coffee shop, eager to chart a course to success. The entrepreneur is me. Not just my business. It's an embodiment of my dreams, aspirations, and hard work. It is a representation of every entrepreneur who has dared to think they could make a difference, who has had the courage to believe in their vision. But like every great story, my dream faces a conflict, a challenge. In the world of branding, this conflict is not just about competition, it's about identity. recognition, and connection. How do I transform from an unknown entity into a beloved brand? How do I navigate the complexities of consumer behavior, market trends, and digital transformation? This is where the 5-star BDM Brave Blueprint comes into play. It's more than just a strategy, it's a lifeline. As we dive deeper into the elements of the Brave Blueprint, remember this is our business, you and me together. Think about our journey, our struggles. This is not just a story of branding, it's a story of hope, resilience, and success. Now let's embark on this journey together, exploring each element of the Brave Blueprint, understanding how it can illuminate the path for brands like ours, guiding us to our rightful place in the hearts and minds of our customers. B is for brand identity, discovering our true self. As we encounter the crucial and foundational element of brand identity, imagine your brand is not just as a name or a product, but as a character in a novel, vibrant, full of depth, with its own distinct voice and personality, just like the most memorable characters in Lifetime. Your brand's identity is what sets it apart, what makes it resonate with your audience. It's not just about creating logos or catchy slogans. It's about peeling back the layers to reveal the core of who you are and what you stand for. It is about uncovering the brand's heartbeat. What are the values that drive your brand? What is the mission that propels it forward? These questions are the keys to unlocking your brand's true essence. Let's consider an example to illustrate this. Think about a brand like Patagonia. It's not just known for its outdoor clothing, it's renowned for its commitment to environmental sustainability. This core value is the heartbeat of Patagonia, making it stand out in a crowded market. It's not just what they sell, but why they sell it and how they go about it. This clarity of identity creates a powerful connection with their audience, transforming customers into a community of brand advocates. Now picture your brand embarking on this journey of self-discovery. Perhaps like many businesses, it began with a focus on products and services, on what's rather than the why. But as we delve deeper, as we ask the hard questions and listen to the stories that your brand can tell, a transformation occurs. This transformation is not just aesthetic, it's strategic. A well-defined brand identity guides marketing strategies, product development, customer service, and every aspect of the business. It becomes a compass for decision-making, ensuring that every choice aligns with the brand's true self. Imagine the power of a brand that knows itself so deeply, so authentically. This brand doesn't just speak, it resonates. It doesn't just compete, it sets the standard. It builds not just a customer base, but a community. This is the power of discovering your brand's true self. As you uncover your true identity, we see a new narrative unfolding. A narrative where the brand connects authentically with its audience, where it stands not just for something, but for something meaningful. This is the beginning of a story that captivates and inspires, a story that turns a brand into a legacy, which leads us to research. That's the gathering the tools for the journey. As our narrative unfolds, we arrive at a crucial waypoint in our journey. Every hero in a story needs a map, a guide through the uncharted territories. In the world of branding, research is that map. It is not just about gathering data. It's about delving into the minds of customers, understanding the strategies of competitors, and feeling the pulse of the market. This is about arming yourself with the most potent weapon in business, knowledge. Imagine setting sail without a map. It is a journey fraught with risk and uncertainties. Similarly, navigating the business world without thorough research is like venturing into unknown waters. Here, the importance of market research, communication strategies, and differentiation becomes very clear. Market research is not merely a collection of statistics and demographics. It's about understanding the human element behind the numbers. It's about finding out what makes your customers tick, what they value, and how they interact with brands. Communication strategies are how we share our story with the world. But how can we communicate effectively if we don't understand who we're talking to? This is where research plays a vital role. It informs how we speak to our audience, in what tone, and through which channels. It's about crafting messages that resonate, that speak directly to the hearts and minds of our audience. And then there's differentiation. In a world where consumers are bombarded with endless choices, standing out is not just an advantage, it's a necessity. Research helps us understand what our competitors are doing, and more importantly, what they're not doing. It allows us to identify gaps in the market, opportunities for innovation, and avenues to differentiate our brand in meaningful ways. And as our journey deepens into our brand story, we encounter the aesthetics. Imagine a hero preparing for a great quest. Just as they would don their armor, so too must our brand. In the realm of branding, aesthetics are not merely decorative. They are the armor, the visual embodiment of your brand's identity and value. This is about crafting an aesthetic narrative that resonates, that speaks without words, that captures hearts and minds from every first glance. Visual aesthetics and branding are akin to the art of storytelling. It's about creating a sensory experience that transcends mere appearance. It's the color palette that reflects your brand's mood and tone, the typography that echoes its voice, and the imagery that visualizes its ethos. This is where design becomes a powerful tool, giving you and me, our brand, an appearance that is not just seen but felt. They create an instant, visceral connection with the audience. That is power of aesthetics. It's the first conversation your brand has with the world. It's not just about looking good. It's about feeling right. It's about telling a story that resonates, engages, and endures. As we continue this journey, let's embrace the art of visual storytelling, the aesthetics. Remember, the right aesthetics is the first step in captivating an audience, creating a lasting impression, and building a brand that stands out and stands for something. With that brand now armored in its unique aesthetic, we arrive at the defining moment in our narrative: visibility. Here our hero, our brand, steps into the light. This is about emergence, about making your presence known and felt. It's a transition from being a mere concept to becoming a living, breathing entity in the public eye. Visibility is the stage where all the elements we've crafted, the identity, the insights, the aesthetics, converge and are showcased to the world. It's about taking the essence of your brand and broadcasting it across vast expanse of the market. This is done through an orchestrated symphony of social media, public relations, advertising, and all the channels where your voice needs to be heard. Consider the metaphor of a lighthouse. Just as a lighthouse casts its beam to guide ships through dark waters, your brand, through strategic visibility. It illuminates its presence in the marketplace. It is about shining a light on your unique story, making it visible and attractive to those navigating the crowded seas of options and choices. Social media, for instance, it's not just a platform, it's a stage. And it's where your brand gets to interact, engage, and connect with your audience in real time. It's where your story unfolds daily, where your brand's personality comes to life. Then there's public relations, a tool that can help you amplify your presence to create a narrative that resonates with not just customers, but with the community at large. In this area of digital connectivity, visibility also means having a robust online presence. It is about ensuring that when someone searches for what you offer, it's your brand that they find. It's about being present, being relevant, being authoritative in your space. It's the first step towards becoming not just a choice, but a preference. Not just a participant, but a leader in the marketplace. Which brings us to evaluation. Learning from the journey. As we reach the final letter in the Brave Brand Blueprint, we encounter the vital process of evaluation. This stage is about reflection, learning, adaptation. It's where we take a moment to pause, look back, and see how far we've come. Just as every seasoned traveler gathers wisdom from their journeys, so too does our brand gather valuable insights from its experiences. Evaluation is the compass that helps us navigate the future based on the learnings of the past. It's an honest assessment of what worked, what didn't, and what can be improved. In this stage, we analyze the impact of our strategies on brand identity, the market presence, customer engagement, and our overall business performance. We dive into metrics and feedback, transforming data into actionable insights. This is not just about celebrating successes. It is about understanding the journey in its entirety. It's about recognizing the missteps and the triumphs alike. Every piece of customer feedback, every spike or dip in engagement, every market trend observed is a lesson that shapes the future course of our brand story. We take these lessons and refine our strategies. This is an ongoing process, a cycle of continuous improvement. Your brand is not just a participant in its industry, it is a pioneer, a brand that sets trends and defines standards. As we conclude our journey with the 5-star BDM Brave Blueprint, let's continue to write our brand story with wisdom gained, lessons learned, and the eyes always on the horizon. Here's to the endless journey of branding. Here's to the stories we will continue to tell and refine today, tomorrow, and beyond. In the end, our brand, once beset by challenges and uncertainties, now stands confident. This transformation, this journey from a mere contender to a trailblazer is the essence of the Brave Blueprint. It's a tale of navigating the tumultuous seas of the market, facing each wave with resilience and strategy. This is the path to triumph of overcoming odds. It's not a mere fable, it's a reality that awaits. Through the Brave Blueprint, what was once hidden in the shadows of the market is now illuminated in the spotlight of success. It's a narrative of transformation, of brands finding their voice, their identity, their audience. It's a story of brands that don't just exist, but resonate and inspire. This is not just my story. It could be very well be your story, a narrative of triumph and success, written with the ink of strategy, creativity, and insight. I want to thank you for joining me on this insightful and transformative journey. And as I close, I encourage you to embrace the narrative, your own narrative, to see your brand, not just as a business, but as a story waiting to be told, a story of uniqueness, of resonance, and of impact with the Brave brand blueprint. Let's write this story together. Let's craft a brand that stands the test of time, that leaves a mark not just in the market, but in the hearts and minds of your audience. I am Grant McGaugh, CEO of Firestar BDM, and I want to thank you for your time, your engagement, and your enthusiasm. The journey of branding is ongoing, and I look forward to seeing the incredible stories you will tell, and the remarkable successes you will achieve. Thank you very much.